Hi Stampers, this is Diane Cisneros, and today we're going to do my hump day video. Seems like I was just here doing Mojo Monday. But anyway, I'm going to try to use these Blendabilities and the Blended Bloom stamp and the new ink. And I will tell you, I have not watched a video. I have not practiced. I'm doing this from scratch. So you can watch me, and if I make mistakes, you will learn from it. I'm going to go ahead and use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and they recommend this ink so that you can use Whisper White. With this ink, you don't need the watercolor paper. So, and when I'm done with this, I will cut it out, make a card, and come back and post it for you. So you can see how beautiful that is. That is really a nice clear image. And I've got my silicone pad here because my wood is a little rough. So here we go. I've got my rich raspberry combination. So this one is dark, medium, and light. That's how they've got them marked. Rich raspberry combination, dark, medium, and light. And then this is the eraser. I've got an idea what they do with that, but we'll see. Okay, so I am going to, let's see, I don't know. I saw a flower today that somebody did, and I just loved it. And they did the lightest color in here. Now I hope you have enough patience to watch this. Now see, this is the lightest color, and to me, it's pretty dark. It's beautiful. It flows. Okay, so I'm just trying to get around these little flowers. And for those of you who have done it before, I'm sure it's nice to be able to practice before you get online or start your video, but I had to make a video tonight and I couldn't think of anything to make. This is our transition season when we're transitioning from the old catalog to the new. And it's, I don't know, it's hard to come up with ideas when you're waiting for some of the new items. Okay, so that I used the lightest one first for the love. There you go. Now I'm going to use the next. This is darker. I may not do the whole flower. I may just do this first level. Depends on how long it takes. I'm going to do a little bit more because I realize now I've got to go down and into this other section. Okay, and then this would be the darker. Okay, so I'm going to do my dark at the base of the flower. So I know a lot of you are very anxious to purchase these, and I also know Stampin' Up! Doesn't want these to go on back order. So they have announced that they will not be available to customers until August. That may change, I don't know, but for now, that's the way they want to do it. So I'm going back to the lightest, and I'm doing another layer. And I'm going in a circular motion so that I can get plenty of ink on it. I don't know how, okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take the middle, the medium, and go again. And if I wasn't on video, I would do this a lot slower. But we'll just see what happens. I think we can go back with our eraser and really make it look better blended by putting that eraser in there and taking out some of these lines. Another thing I saw today on the computer, and you probably already know, is that these are alcohol based, so you can take your rhinestones and color them and then use them on your cards. You can also do that to your pearls. The color will stay. And there's plenty of flowers in the catalog that we can play with. Oh, I'm going out of the lines. But that's what the eraser's for. Okay. So now I'm going to take the absolute lightest. I wish I could really make sure it's light. But I think well, what I'll do is I'll use the eraser to make it lighter. Okay, everything's covered. Now these are a little catchy. There, you have to know which side to put them on. Okay. Now this is the eraser. And I'm going to, just because I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do, I'm pulling in a little paper towel. I'm going to start in the middle. Let's start here where I made some messes and see what happens. Where I went outside the lines. Well, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's do these stems in here. Let's see how it happens when I try to pull off some of this ink. So there's no rubbing. And as you can see, this is getting lighter. Now like that. It's even lighter than, can you see? That's pulling it off. Okay, so I'm going to do some of these little pods. They look like pollen pods or whatever. So this is really making it different than the other colors. I'm going to rush around here. Okay. See how that is totally different. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go into this, the first area that I colored. Take some of the color out, just along the edge. Now look at this pen. I'm erasing and there's no ink on it. Okay, now I'm going to go into the second color. Just do a little bit around. And I suspect as this dries, it's going to get lighter. Really makes it look like we used water. To blend these. OMG. Turn it over and do a little more. So you can see what's happening. Okay, I'm going to just go along the darkest area, pull some of that up. I'm not doing it all the way around. I just, in a few spots, pull it up. After all, flowers are not evenly colored. Wow. So let's do some around the edge here. This is what's this made of? What's in here? Let's see. Oh, the same thing our food is made out of. You can't understand a thing. Okay. Alcohol-based color lifter. All right, let's continue. Just going to do a few spots around the darkest areas. Okay. So that is my flower. That's my demonstration. And I will cut this out and put it on a nice card so that you can see what we did with it. I appreciate you stopping by. I will be posting a card with this on it shortly. So come on back and check it out.